Alright. So yesterday I got very close to being able to enter Dragon Lake Castle. So that's actually the goal for today. Well, the first goal. Second goal is I'm going to attempt to make it to the Shrine of Romana. Maybe kill the Demon of Song. Alternatively, I can go and get the items I need to enter the Poison DLC. I wound up in between streams grabbing the item to enter the Melting Tower DLC. Or Fume Tower, whatever. Gonna want to refrain from using any of my humanities until I'm... Oh, son of a whore! Had this thing running for like 40 minutes, nothing. I start streaming, and it's just like, hey, we're gonna give you a little black box. Door's taken forever to open, and I'm getting fucking ganked. So long, cocksuckers. Unless you follow me in, you cocksuckers. You're gonna follow me over here? It's a slight left turn too complicated for your puny little brain. Oh, son of a bitch. Stop popping shit up. I'm trying to do shit. Oh, get fucked. Frozen flower. See, then it said that it was a key item. Adds one to an unknown land. Alright. Okay, so I guess I have the key now to enter the ice DLC. That's nice. Let's see now. Nothing really over here for me to dink around with. I wonder if going into New Game Plus, because I know that Dark Souls 2 will have different enemy layouts, if some of those statues come alive in later New Game cycles. And there is the most useless trap. Oh, it actually got me. I was about to say, like, that might just be the most useless trap in the game. Like, we're going to wait until after you already use the item to... Ooh. If I remember right, all three of them do come alive, so I gotta time this carefully. Oh! Got the backstab off. So funny how many enemies inside of Dark Souls 2 that you're just able to easily strafe. Like, it's pretty much every enemy with a shield. Like, just go to the right and... Booty. Oh, hey, I got their gauntlets. I think I'm going to change up my helmet. Not really digging the Viking look. Petrified Dragon's Bone. Okay, I can use that for my Smelter Demon Greatsword. Here comes the scripted invader. Right before the boss fog, where I have a scripted NPC to summon. That looked like it connected, but I guess not for that first... Okay, never mind. It did connect for the first hit. It was just misleading. I think I gotta get him to half health when the second Dragon Rider will make their way down. Yeah, I was right. Alright, let's see if I can get both of them with this. If I take him out, my NPC will join me in fighting the second one. Hopefully that player is still there by the time I get back. Alright, 2 points into vitality. Seems pretty fair. And I'll use up the rest of these on soul gems. Alright, for real 1812. Let's do this. Alright, looks like he's going for more of like a sword and board type build. Meanwhile, I'm playing as a blue-skinned, green-haired Lady of Faith. Who dresses in rags. Get him for real. Alright, gotta lure them back. No, for real. We gotta let them get over here. We gotta kill them by this. I was gonna say, for real, where did you go? He just went home. Man, I haven't even actually fought that boss yet. Killing it, I'll get a ring that I don't necessarily need for my build. You're not going to do anything, Lucette? Or just going to let me use up my spell slots? It would be great if you were helpful. Alright. Ooh, do I get any piece of your armor? No, I get some herb. Let's see then. Okay. An Estus Flask shard. That's a little bit useless, but okay. Looked like there might have been a shiny there for a second. Oh, I need to get the key. On my way, friend. Alright, just gotta wait for this elevator to be done. I hear that in Demon Souls there's also an elevator that takes a really long time. The key to the King's Passage. A soul vessel so I can reallocate my stats if I choose to do so. And you actually need to get a specific weapon to kill this NPC to talk to the girl that's in there. And it's a Keyblade, which is why I was about to look up which came out first, Dark Souls 2 or Kingdom Hearts. But then I remembered that Dark Souls 2 came out when I was in high school, and I remember the neighbor kid across the street was really into Kingdom Hearts. And I think there was like a Kingdom Hearts manga that was inside of the library at my middle school. So they definitely came out after. Well, this came out after. So, you know, it's just a fun reference. Man, I was trying to get the backstab and he gets it instead. Got the stone twin blade. Got myself a petrified something. I think I have another piece of armor that increases my experience unless that one guy didn't wind up dropping it, which apparently does rarely happen. Break your aggro off of me. I haven't even so much. All I did was look at you. All I did was look at you. I have not brought any harm to you. Finally, after you lost like a 30 or hit bar. God damn. That's right, his mirror shield reflects spells. If I remember right, there's a Ash of War inside of Elden Ring that basically does the same thing. That's like on one of the Rune Sentinel shields. Thank you, Zetha. Oh, I don't have bow. Wait, I do have bow. Three bonfire aesthetics. Did I read that right? I got 3 now? Okay, yeah, 3 bonfire aesthetics. Alright. I like just how ornate the button is on this elevator. It's got a very pretty design to it. Alright, gonna go back to Majula. Gonna use up these soul clumps real quick. Give her this flask shard. Actually, I'll see what pieces of... I think I could buy the Mirror Knight armor set now. And I think that's one of the last few armor sets that I'm able to buy from this merchant. And I think if I go New Game Plus one more time, I'll be able to get the final piece to the butterfly set. Let's see then. Also, did you get anything new to your shop? I know that eventually you get more stuff. Alright. So she now sells those, which I can use to... Alright, burn. Bonfire aesthetic. That also does mean now that there's going to be one more skeleton in the basement. Which is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But that also means that I get 3 guaranteed human effigies. Yep, the last piece of the butterfly set. Alright, gonna kill this mimic. Not sure if it drops new items based off the New Game Plus cycle, but guess I'm gonna find out. Nope, still drops only rusted coins. Alright. $7,205. That still seems like a lot of souls to risk wind up losing. See then, I think I bought all the miracles I can from her. Oh wait, no, now she's selling me more. Okay. I don't think she gained any more new spells the last time I went New Game Plus, which I could be completely mistaken, because otherwise that means that I completely forgot to get another cast of Lightning Spear. and basically just screwed myself out of having another spell that does damage. Man, hearing that woman singing, all I'm thinking about is that scene from Delicious in Dungeon, where it was that guy, I think his name is Leos, like, it's just like, we need to get past these mermaids. How do we do that? Well, you just sing the same song that they're singing, and he got upset because his singing was so bad that the mermaids were just like, yeah, no, we're good. Fuck you. Fuck your singing. Wait a second. How many petrified dragon stones do I have? Because I might have just enough to upgrade my smelter demon greatsword. Okay, I think I have enough to upgrade it. I just don't think I have enough souls right now. Wait a second, is this thing just resistant to lightning? Fuck you, big tongue guy. You know, it's not that far from the bonfire, so I don't think I'll homeward bone necessarily back. Where is my smelter demon greatsword? Ah, there it is. Actually, I'm half considering. Okay, so I don't think I talked to Nishandra. I think I just ran past her to be able to make my way into the boss fog. Because it'll also show me every bonfire that I missed if I talk to her. Man, and I feel a sneeze coming, but I'm not sure if I'm going to just wind up losing it. Alright, so I exhausted her dialogue. So I guess that is good. You know what, I think I'll try being summoned for the Mirror Knight just because, like, some people wound up helping me, so I figure it's only fair. Actually, I think we killed the Mirror Knight now that I think about it before he was even able to summon out somebody to team up with. That puts me over in terms of encumbrance. Let's see now. Alright. Now I got some heavy armor going for me. Guess nobody's gonna want to summon me. Actually, I wonder what the cracked blue eye orbs do, because, like, invade another worlds, invade the worlds of the guilty, like, guess I just can't do that here. I think maybe instead of exploring the Shrine of Amana, I should at least enter one of the DLCs. Because I think if I just, like, run around in the DLC, I'll be able to get some pretty decent items, like whether they be upgrade materials or other stuff. Because I don't necessarily think right now that I'll be able to go through and get a lot of the more powerful stuff and things. Enemy ahead. Is that... Okay. Oh, that's such a cool detail. I don't think I've noticed that before. But, okay then. So it looks like it came off. But if you walk around in the snow, you get snow on your boots. Like look at that. I got snow on my feet. And then I get by the bonfire. And it melts away. I don't want to fight the boss while he's still invisible. Man, I often forget how intimidating that is. But if I just run this way... That's a pretty decent amount of souls that I got for just killing one guy. Shit, I don't want to get double teamed. It's not that type of stream. It still feels a bit early for entering into any of the DLCs. But I don't typically do that till I'm like level 120, maybe 150, and I'm 107 right now. Which, now that I say that out loud, actually isn't that far off from what I normally do. Oh, you have magic, I see. Damn, and I was trying to get around the corner so that I could heal. You know what? Heavy armor is overrated. Poison is where it's at. Actually, now that I think about it, if I kill this one NPC, I'll be able to buy an item which is like a rapier that specifically does poison damage. And like, I know I'm said beating Dark Souls as a cleric in the title. But listen, just because I'm a holy maiden does not mean that I am not willing to use underhanded techniques in order to achieve victory. Don't mind me, I'm just a coward. Wait a minute. I just about went the wrong way. I say just about. I did go the wrong way. Don't mind me, I'm just bringing every enemy across the entire map over here. I think I missed where I'm supposed to go. A Lloyd's Talisman? I don't need that. I have a feeling that I'm getting close to what I want. Unless I've just been making wrong turns like an absolute buffoon. Don't mind me, I'm just going up the invisible ladder. I know that there's a mimic in like this general area, so I think that this might be the mimic. Gotta give it the mimic test. Splintering lightning spear. Okay, I think I just got myself a powerful miracle. Soul of a great hero. Lightning spear. Lightning spear. Emit force. And this is why I'm a cat person, people. Who am I kidding? I fucking love dogs. No! That was not my intention. And I don't have the stats for it. Alright. It's at least something. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally poison people. That would have been bad. Wait a second. I think if I go to this bonfire, I think I have an item to be able to infuse my chime I'm currently using to make it even stronger. But I should also see just how much more powerful some of my other chimes can be. Though I think I might have an insufficient amount of souls. Yeah. Okay then, so if I infuse it with lightning, it'll be able to do more damage with its casts. Might as well put armor on. See then, where's my Jester's gauntlets at? There they are. Just so that I get the additional experience gain. Because, like, I'm not too far off from being able to get it to be infused. Alright, so now that my chime is now infused, and I have the entirety of the butterfly set that I wanted, I think I'm going to kill a dear friend of mine. One that I never take pride in killing, but at the same time, his armor set is just too good. I can't help it. Nearly every hit is a stamina break on him. He's got no poise. You know, it's interesting that in Dark Souls, for the most part, when a character dies, you're able to get a glimpse of understanding on just a little bit more about them. But with him, you literally get nothing. And his whole deal is it starts off with you just essentially making him more and more cocky the more souls you give him for armor, which he just loots off of corpses, by the way. I think resting at the bonfire. I'm not sure if like it was glitched inside of my Xbox version of the game, but I think that now there should be like a gravestone. Or maybe not. You know, on the day they announced the Elden Ring DLC, I was playing Scholar of the First Sin on my Xbox, and it did have an update. So I'm wondering if they just removed that feature, just like, hey, if you killed your friendly NPCs, you can no longer summon them as ghosts, to be able to like utilize them still. Fucking suffer. And if they did do that, like, that's neat. Otherwise, like, I forget the name of the effect, but it's about this guy who, like, people just remember things differently. Like, I forget exactly what it's necessarily called, but it's like Berenstein Bears type deal. Or like Jif peanut butter or Jiffy. And like and I personally don't know anyone that remembers Jif peanut butter being called Jiffy peanut butter. I managed to get one of my humanities at least. Actually, no, I'm going to just look it up to see like if I'm just misremembering. Because like it's something that I can like picture in my head very clearly. Yeah, gravestones. Okay then. How do you get the gravestones to show up? Okay then, so a certain amount of in-game time has to pass before they're able to show up. So I wasn't misremembering that. Maybe I gotta try luring them out. Because getting the extra humanities is going to be nice. Let's see then. How much in-game time has to pass? Does it say on the wiki? It doesn't necessarily say the amount of time that has to pass, but it does say that you have to go to New Game Plus. So I guess it's like a combination of those two factors, I guess. which I guess, you know, it's good to know now that I'm not crazy. Alright, fair trade, fair trade. I'll take your human effigy. Also, you guys apparently drop a buttload of souls. Very much appreciated. I'll buy out her stock of this. Got a big fuck all greatsword right ready for you. And I've nearly eaten up all of its durability. What the fuck? You could two-hand not having a weapon? Second. And here's the thing. So if I talk to this lady, then the singing that happens here will come to a stop. Or maybe just entering the room makes her stop. Alright. So I'm going to make an attempt to get to the next bonfire. You know, I think I'll call the stream here. Like, I was about to say, like, because I don't want to waste all of my humanities, and, like, I barely got any. Killing 2 bosses and entering a DLC, I think, is a pretty good amount of progress I made today. Pretty decent amount. So I think, like, calling it here because I fucking hate this area, and I don't want to spend the whole rest of the stream getting mad at this area. So I think I'll call it here for today. Maybe do some grinding off screen, because now I do have this armor that boosts experience. Get myself a couple of levels and come back to this, because this area is a bitch and I'm going to have to be dealing with it tomorrow.